How do you manage the groups that you're members of in LinkedIn? That's today's question, and you'll find me here online at krishnaday.com and also over on facebook.com/KrishnaDay. Come on over and ask me your social media questions. But for today, we just want to look at LinkedIn groups and how to get the most out of them in terms of notifications and information. Within LinkedIn, once you're logged in and you see at the top the navigation bar, you can click on groups and go to all of your groups. Here I'm a member of one of the groups for the Institute of Management Consultants and Advisors here in Ireland. You can see a little lock sign at the top. That means that it's a private group. People have to be a member of the IMCA to be a member of this particular LinkedIn group, and also that lock means that the content that's shared is actually held within the group. It's not going to be indexed in search results. So a few things for you to work through in terms of on your profile. Firstly, do you want other people to know about the fact that you're in this group? And if you click this box here, it will also show that logo on your profile. That profile could also be seen in Google search results if you set your LinkedIn profile to actually show groups that you're members of in your public settings. You can then choose which email address you want to have people connect to you on, and also then you can say, well, what content do you want to see? Do you want to manage all of your groups by coming into LinkedIn, or do you want to have some of that content sent to you by email? So for example, do you want an email for every new discussion? Do you want an email of a summary of the activity of the group? That's one of the things that I certainly like to see, because I'm not necessarily going to be in LinkedIn every single day, and therefore a summary digest is very helpful. Do you want to see announcements? And that's really from the group manager. So are you going to enable the group manager to be in contact with you, for example, on a weekly basis? They won't send you a message more than once a week. And do you want to allow people to send you messages? This is fantastic in terms of as a tip, because if you are not using the paid for tool of LinkedIn, then you have restrictions in terms of how people can connect to you. But if you actually allow people to send you messages, then it's a great way for them to be able to do so without having you to use, in fact, for them to have the premium version of LinkedIn, or if you want to send them a message, for you to have a premium version of LinkedIn called InMail. But as I said, if you're a member of a group, you can, if the person has allowed it to happen, you can directly send a message. And then one of the other questions that often we get is, what happens if I want to leave a group? And to leave a group at any different page that you're in a group, on the More section, which is where we're here now, you can say leave the group. One of the things I would recommend is, if you've decided that it's not relevant for you to be a member of this group at this point in time, is to send a polite message over to the group administrator. The world is very small. You never know that you may want to come back and join that community again, or those people may have come across you in other groups. Remember, you can join no more than 50 groups. Hope that helps for today in terms of a quick tip about getting the best out of your LinkedIn groups and notifications. Remember, any questions that you have for me, you can post them online over to facebook.com/KrishnaDay. Come on into the group here, click the like button, and you'll be able to access a number of free audio tutorials.